Welcome back everyone to another video. Today we'll be playing Space Engineers. Is a new game I found through one of the streamers I watch. I decided to give it a shot. Although I don't know how to really make these streams into videos due to the fact that they're it's definitely different than the other games I play as well. So right, like there's a lot of movement, and you know like speeding a lot of it up doesn't makes it look really weird. So there's stuff like that as well. um the music you're hearing is actually the music in game, but I had to take it from the game itself instead of the recording because that will, because then you'll hear of just sped up music. So that was fun. You know, uh, yeah. So this is, the landing pod you get. So I picked the Earth-like planet because I haven't really played any other of the planets, and I'm just starting out. So yeah, Earth-like landing. Just landing, casually rolling. Just rolling about. I hit a tree, which was like, hey, that's fine. I get out, kind of inspect the damage a little bit because things are easily breakable in this game. I kind of survey my area, looking where to find, where to build a base and such. I decided to cut down the. Actually, I first, go through the sound because it's quite loud in game and such, which isn't fun. I decided to cut down the tree. And it's like, why isn't it cutting down or something like that? It was like, whatever. So start off with the. Oh. I hope you're not in like 20 pieces. Wow. Um. Okay. Like, looks like most of the components survived, but God, that tree demolished it. Holy hell. Well, this is going already great. Definitely a warm welcome to the planet. No. Oh no. Is the battery good? Okay, the battery's good. That's unfortunate. Okay, so we lost our generator. That's not good. Our oxygen and hydrogen generator. Okay, this is horrifically loud. Jesus Christ. Audio. See that? Okay. Hopefully it shouldn't be too bad for you guys. Oh god, that's so loud. Yeah, that's way more reasonable. Alright. Start off by building a base. Yeah, so that was kind of unfortunate. I feel like maybe doing those like live clips from the game itself, through like after like speeding stuff up and that. So yeah, that was, I don't know how, but that you know eventually some God, somehow that tree really clipped into that, just sent it absolutely flying. So that was pretty unfortunate. And now I'm also, out of hydrogen, which I need for jetpack fuel, because I don't have because it didn't drop the components that I was made out of. So when you grind stuff down, it drops the components and such. There's me, of course, dying and such. So yeah, there's also these unknown signals um, that they're just loot drops basically. You can get special
Sure,
content
there we go.
out of them. Oh,
Sure,
another
now
method.
fly away. Yeah, I think, yeah. Definitely at the start you wanna scrap the entirety of these ships. Because they can get, like, they're really helpful in materials. Come on, I wanna, I have a stupid button. Yeah, these crates and technically deployments I would call them, they're really useful in the fact that you can get like skins and such from them. So that's why you want to press the button because it doesn't show up anywhere else. So sometimes there's a chance to get it, sometimes you don't always get it. So that's why I was kind of struggling here to get it. Yeah, and you also definitely want to grind these down because early game they give you like a lot of good components like steel plates, which are really hard to get early game. Um, like components, motors, and such. Anything basically you can craft, these things can basically drop it. For the most part, they can even sometimes give you upgraded tools from the start, which is really good. But I ran out of inventory space, so I couldn't grab everything, and then I didn't even bother to go back. So yeah, I'm just looking through um, basically all the stuff, building up the basic um, plan. So you've got your assembler, you got your refinery. I'll eventually build a survival kit a little later. Yeah, and such. Yeah, here just me mining and such. Just crafting up basic materials because I need it for I need compound and steel plates for basically everything. Those Grilders, Girder, whatever you want to call them. They're used for the wind turbine, which I need, also for power and such. So yeah, and just me throwing out the heavy stuff. Also a weird light glitch with the yeah, here's another one, like supply drop. But a weird glitch happening with the rendering of the sun and the shadows. So that was kind of funky. Decided to go finally get that supply drop or shipment or whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna call it the shipment. No special content sadly, but a lot of credits. 8k worth of credits, which is good, but it's not like it's basically like 10% of what you would get from like contracts and stuff, which I'll eventually do in later episodes. Because this is episode 1, I think I've recorded at least 3 episodes by this point. I have like 3 episodes to record, so yeah. Also, I'm not so sure about like doing this style of video or something like that, so we'll see. But most of this game is basically me being lost anyway, so I don't really find that like too appealing. But oh well. So yeah, just me grinding up basically the entire ship at this point and putting stuff. So have fun with this. Basically, it's just sped up footage. And also here's me putting down the survival kit. Me also looking through like all the things to unlock the things I need. Thankfully, that survival kit and this one basically have the same components that they need, so I don't have to spend too much extra material, except for all the steel plates. And there it's built. And then me also building a little bit more wind turbines for the power requirement.
Oops, oopsie. I accidentally oh no, I accidentally moved the slider in the editing software, so it kind of just skipped ahead of there. But you know, again, whoopsie. I don't think I skipped by too much. I hopefully put it back to the time. And also, here's another supply drop. Oh, there I actually got some special content. I think a helmet of some sort. Can't really tell from the sped up footage. But oh well. Yeah. At this point in the game, you kind of want to set up a drill. So here's me doing that. You know, getting all the parts. You know, putting down a container because I need it for to unlock the piston and such. I'm just also deconstructing all of the access items I have. You know, get to just what is it? To basically grab at this point. Here's me just constructing all the things as well. I also didn't want to really bore you out with the construction of the drill, so I kind of just, you know, skipped ahead of time to when it was done. Oh, there's just some lag. Yes, that should come up sometime soon. Well, when I'm starting to, you know, actually build the drill. So I put down a battery because I need it, for, you know, for power storage. Then it's just a basic construction of that battery. And a lot more mining. Yeah, so the early stages you're going to do basically a lot of hand mining, and then after this basic stage, then, you know, it's all basically automated mining. Unless you break your drill, then it's back to hand mining and such. Or if you're like looking, you know, yeah, it's either or. Yeah, here's me looking at the center there because that'll eventually come in handy a little later. Yeah, it's mostly me just building like one or two things a lot of the time with all this sped up footage. So, you know, either or. Oh, there's another signal or another supply drop. Well, again, me dying, you know, casually. Really easy to do in this game. Dying and blowing up shit's super easy to do. So, yeah, it's no fun. Yeah, this weird spinning thing that just spinned around a lot because it had, you know, gyroscopes moving it when player was nearby, which I actually hate this shit, like shipments that do that. They're just annoying to deal with and such. So yeah, anyway, I kind of dealt with that. Again, more lighting visual glitch, but oh well. Here's me thinking about what to do next. Yeah, just, you know, finishing the battery, mining more, and such. This is basically the entire video at this point. It's fun here and there, and not. Oh, but I absolutely love the game, and its soundtrack, because this is only the music from one planet. So basically I have the entire track of the planet I'm on, just playing in normal speed. So yeah, here's another weird thruster one, but thankfully, you know, because it was lodged like that, I didn't have to worry about it flying away and breaking itself. So yeah, I like the game's like look and its sound and all that stuff is just amazing. This is a really nice game, and it's like lighting and stuff like that. It's beautiful. Oh yeah, again, me dying. Because, you know, I either forget to turn my dampeners on, which basically, like, say you press forward, then it will just slow you back down to a neutral state, but if you turn them off, you can press forward, and then you'll also be subject to gravity and such. So yeah. So yeah, here's me just, in about a minute or 30 seconds-ish, I'm just gonna basically skip ahead to, you know, not bore you with the construction of the drill, but it's mostly just gonna, the drill's gonna be done at that point, once, you know, this time skip happens. So, it should happen in 3, 2, 1. Boop. There we go. So here's me just renaming all the stuff, and just, you know, not have it be a little weird with the, when controlling it, so I know when to control it. Here's me, you know, turning, you know, lowering the drill, then turning on the drill itself, and such. So yeah, a little bit of live coverage as well. Should now start seeing a large influx of materials, which we are. Perfect. Okay, that is great. So I wonder how do you want to do? Do I get a control panel for you somewhere? It does not look like. Okay. So yeah, that was basically. So basically, yeah, at this point there is, well, a little bit of lag. There is really nothing else. Like, I don't have to do much manual mining and such, so I'm just basically constructing a lot of things to you know, extend my storage and such. God, there's there's quite a bit of buffering at this point. I'm not sure why, but there probably is. But hopefully that shouldn't be too much of a problem. So yeah, here's me building something, I don't know what. I think, yeah, I think I extend the, what is it? Thing. The drill and such. To, you know, further increase, you know, just to reposition it and mine more. I will. Where is it? I've lost my slider. Yeah, there's another signal. That time I overshot it, and you know, no special content, sadly. Again, wah wah. Yeah, just grinding everything up, because even though I do have the automatic, like, processing and drilling and such, it takes quite a while, and it's very resource intensive. Like, it's 7 iron bars to make 1 steel plate, and that's like a lot of rock, so that's kind of meh. Here's me, you know, extending the amount of drills I have to, you know, increase the amount of mining I can do, and also adding another rotationary thing, because because, you know, I can have it spin, and from that I can mine more. So yeah, again, it's just again, another just time skip, you know, just to not bore you out with the construction of it and the operation of it. yeah, basically, like half the footage is me doing this, and it's like me looking at what to build, thinking of what to build, what I need next, and such. So yeah, that's kind of like me. Well, that's basically most of the like. That's why I kind of don't want to edit the videos in this. Kind of why I want to edit the videos in this way, because it's a lot of back and forth. Um, Due to the fact you can't store a lot, and yeah, there's a lot of like construction and such, and just basically looking and making sure everything's working, because breaking stuff is really easy again, so you kind of have to do a little bit of revisions. Yeah, and then the thing is, especially when I started with the 3 drill, is that, you know, there was a lot more ore coming in and not a lot of processing happening, so I decided to, you know, try to finish that extra storage and such, and then started, you know, going to upgrading my basic refineries to, you know, the normal, to the big refineries, which have and assemblers, which can be upgraded with modules as well, so that's nice. There's adding my like conveyors, you know, just setting it all up for the most part, you know, but I definitely don't have the resources at the time to build it, because they require one thing, uh, metal grids, which require cobalt, and cobalt I could not find, so that's why, you know, I couldn't really finish it at that point, because I could, you know, just move the drill around and just wait a bit, but, you know, of course not, because I have to make the metal grids, which I can't. And here's me going to the next one. Yeah, all these supply drops come in all different sizes and shapes. I think there's at least 6 that come in. There's that weird kind of spider one with the thruster, a gyroscope one, that red ball, a cargo one with a medium cargo container, and such, and then yeah, I can't remember the rest. Also, here's me building a ship, or the start of me building a ship to go, you know, find ore, because um, I'm a dumbass and figure out later that there's a much easier way of finding ore. Um, you know, you always learn and such. Oh yeah, so here's me, you know, adding a connector, making sure, you know, I can dock it with the ship in charge, from my mistakes. You know, adding the ore detector, which I need to find the ores. I needed an antenna, which I first need to build a beacon, so I built a beacon at my base, which was, you know, expensive. Then I finally built the antenna as well. Uh, Pro tip, don't build it at the front, because if you crash into anything at the front, it's gonna break, and you're not going to be able to recover much from it. So yeah, that wasn't fun. So yeah, here's me building all the batteries and such for ship batteries, connectors, and stuff like that. Building the thrusters, which also need metal grids, which I don't have. You know, it's funny. I want to build a ship to go find the materials to build ship. There's kind of that infinite loop. So yeah, that wasn't fun. There's, you know, another unknown signal, but that one, you know, broke on impact, so I didn't, so I don't know where it is, so I couldn't go find it. Yeah, there's nothing much, a little bit. Yeah, also a little bit of advice from the chat, you know, I don't need downwards facing engines because there's gravity, which I kind of forgot. So,
and such. Because I watched, some live streamers and realized, oh, why not put it down, you know? So, yeah. I'm getting lost at this point. You know, Here's me, building a big ore detector to hopefully see there's one, see if there's any cobalt within like 150 meters of my thing, and also, repositioning my drill to, actually start mining more ores. Yeah, just me looking around. Oh, there's also that. So I actually had to go for a little bit. I did not realize this during the recording, so there's just, like 10 seconds of me just being AFK. Yeah, so I'm looking because I need cobalt ore and such, so why not go to the station? So, I also, flying around during this, during the fog, I was like, yeah, no, I could not fly around during this. So I kind of had to just pass time and wait for the fog to subside. Thankfully, during when the sun came, it definitely helped with the fog and such. But again, it's definitely difficult to know where you're going. There's me looking around for something. I don't know what. Um, I think I was looking for the station and such, and I did not. Yeah, I was looking for the station. I did not know my chords, but you know, I had to. What I little figured out a little bit later that I actually had to type in the chords, and here's the sun for like the first time in 27 minutes, or like in like 90 minutes in, because the day-night cycle is 4 hours. 4 IRL hours of the day-night cycle. And I was in the northern hemisphere. So that was even less. Yeah, so also here's me, uh, putting in the chords of the thing, of the station, realizing I actually did it wrong, and then, redoing it. And decided, alright, you know what, let's, I started to prepare and such to, go there. I refilled the tank and such. And, I'm not gonna bore you with the travel there because it took forever, so I'm just gonna do again another time skip there. Have my stuff when I, do my stuff there, and then, do a time skip back. So, yeah, here's me again here. Let's just save some. Okay. That'd be something a little more harsh, but okay, so there are docking ports, which is good. Yeah, I was looking around for another entrance and exit, realizing, oh, I just have to open the doors itself, not the control point, so a bit of a stupid me. Here's me just, exploring the ship and such, looking around, seeing if there's a place to buy something or sell something and such. Here's me climbing up the ladders, finding all this stuff, robbing, because why not? Yeah, I'm just going around, I'm realizing, oh, there's a and look, I was looking, I was like, oh wait, there's cobalt ore, and then I just absolutely, I was like, oh, how much, can I buy more than one? So I was like, whatever, just spam bought it, and ran out of money. But I do have 50k things, so I was like, how do I use these? Because they do, yeah, use space credits, so I was just, again, looking around, find contracts, so, and yeah, there's a lot of there's contracts for $5 million and such. Yeah, it's really good to do contracts, and then I find the store itself. So yeah, I deposited all my cash, and then just bought a lot of cobalt ore, about I think 232 units in total,
and then just another time skip back, because you know it's like 20 minutes of me going there and then another 20 minutes of me going back. Yeah, I had to go and then be back, and then I forgot to take that down, so there's gonna be that for a good chunk of the video, a good rest for basically the rest of the video at this point. And then here's me actually being able to make those grids and put them all on the ship as well. So yeah, here's me preparing to fly and such, messing around with all the settings and shit. And then yeah, here's me like wah, wah. And here's flight. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's okay. That might be a slight problem with that, because okay. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so what I kind of forgot to do is add side engines, so for like A and D. So I just had to add those, and then yeah, this is what I mean. It's really easy to blow up stuff, because if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna blow something up. So that kind of sucked. So yeah, then here's again, me failing to move this stuff, but I decided to add more gyroscopes, because sometimes one's not enough, and you really need to just throw it around a little bit. So there's always that. At this point, yeah, I finally got rid of that. I have it powered off. Is it turning? Okay. Okay, so yeah, adding the gyroscopes was definitely worth it. So yeah, here's me successfully flying, realizing, oh, I just messed something up, and such. And then me trying to land as best as I can. The thing is, what I, realized a little later on is that those engines, they damage themselves, so, especially when you put them too close, so, yeah, that kind of sucked, and such. So I just ended up repairing that, and then that was basically the end of the stream. Thank you all for watching. Again, this was all live streamed on twitch.tv/overworldpigeon, and maybe catch you there. Bye!